Kury Bass here, here with a do-it-yourself bassist cover band life. I get asked all the time, like when I play in heavier bands, how I'm able to change tunings and do all the weird tunings on the fly live. And I guess I'll give you that secret right here. And I tell you what, I was slow to convert to it. I had to swallow my pride a little bit. And some of my tone pride and those kind of things to do it. And the secret is, boom, 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 Digitech drop. Go get you one of these. Here's the box. Beautiful, isn't it? But anyway, go get you one of these. You can find them on Amazon. You can musician friend. Sometimes you get lucky on eBay. Get a used one from people that don't know how to use it. And the key is, I run through a Ax8 Fractal. And so not only can I switch my rigs and stuff like that, but tune up. I do all my tunings in standard. Another key is have a hip shot on your bass. I'll show you what that is in a second. But tune up, and I stay in standard. So whenever I drop tune and go lower, if I go to, half step down or a whole step down, even a step and a half down, like if I'm playing Seven Dust or even Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, any of those. And you got to go down low. All you got to do is turn the knob and you're set up and turn it on. But I stay in standard the whole time. And the other good thing about it is for guys that are lazy and setting up their basses for certain tunings and stuff, if you're just doing it normal, your strings can get real flappy and stuff, and they kind of get too wide and too muddy. So staying in standard keeps my tone and my signal nice, and the strings are nice and tight. And then that way when I drop down, the sound doesn't lose much and stuff to that. So what happens when you do tune down and stuff, you lose a little bit of volume, and there's frequency reasons and stuff for that. And sometimes I'll kick on a compressor on my Ax8, and if I go super low, like drop C or step and a half or D standard, I'll kick my decibels up, maybe 2. So I have a setting on there for that. So you do lose a little volume, but the louder you play and stuff, the less noticeable that is. And then the other thing, everybody knocks on these and stuff, and they're like, oh, well, you lose, there's a little delay and stuff like that, and people are going to notice that and stuff. Unless you're like Mr. Staccato all the time and stuff, you can't notice at all. Even with slap bass and stuff, I play a lot of live shows. Nobody's ever in my band or outside my band said there's a delay in my signal or anything like that. And I'll be honest, in studios down in Nashville and stuff, they use these for drop tunings, again, to keep the strings tight and not all flappy and stuff too. So it even has studio usage too. And, if you don't hear it on a studio recording and going straight to DI and stuff, people definitely aren't going to hear it live and stuff. The second part that makes this whole process even easier is getting a hip shot and attached to your guitar. It's going to cost you $75, $80. You could get one online. Real easy to find, real cheap. And that hip shot, if you don't know what you're doing, I'd have a guitar guy put it in for you. I used to go to Mid-Rivers Music and stuff, and now I go to Disaster Area. Scott, he does an awesome job installing them too. So put a hip shot on your guitar or your bass, and you're going to find out real fast that, flipping into drop C sharp, drop C, or drop D is quick, flick of a switch, and you're there. They're a beautiful invention. I even put one on my Music Man bongo. That's a 5-string. Yeah, most people could cheat and use the top string and whatever, but there's just some songs you can't do that. So why not put one on there and make it easier on yourself? It's all about making it easy on stage so you can do the other things, play good and move around a little bit. But again, Scott over at Disaster Area Productions, he was able to install it on a 5-string and shave part of the trigger down so it could fit and all that, even though there's tuning pegs surrounding it. So where there's a will, there's a way. So there's my secrets right there, you know. Dropbox tuner by Digitech, having an Ax8 to switch rigs whenever I want, and then a hip shot installed on the basses, all my basses. Like, I don't own one that doesn't have it on there. And you're good to go. So any questions, put them down below. I'll help you out. But other than that, Kury Bass out.